Welcome to the Get Sacred podcast. I'm your host, intuitive life coach Melissa Elysian, and I'm here to teach you how to create more money, more love, and more sacred success. If your inner goddess is ready to create a lusciously abundant and pleasure-filled life, you're in the right place. Hey love, I just wanted to vibe off an idea that I was having. I find myself teaching this in the workshops and in my one-on-ones, and I just wanted to share it with you, and I wanted to just take it to another level. The thing that I'm always sharing in my workshops and in one-on-ones is the idea of enjoying the journey, of not waiting until you get to the end to feel the fullness of whatever it is you're trying to create, right? The feeling that you're trying to create. So it doesn't matter whether it's success that you're trying to create, or love that you're trying to create, or money that you're trying to create and bring into your life. Whatever the feeling that you're trying to create at the end, I'm always teaching in these spaces that you need to enjoy the journey, right? You need to have those feelings now. You need to cultivate those feelings now. You need to maximize those feelings now. And getting in alignment with that really brings you closer to your end result. Really, it just bridges the gap. It closes this space. But if you go a little bit deeper, if you dive in deeper to what it means to be alive and have this opportunity, this amazing, beautiful opportunity. Don't get me wrong, like, shit in this life is not perfect. There's a lot of fuckery going on that I can't stand, that bothers me, that irritates my soul. But on the other hand, there's so much bliss, there's so much beauty, there's so much wonder, there's so much awe that I want you to also be aware that it's not just about enjoying the journey. It's also about coming into the consciousness and awareness that your joy is very much the journey, right? Like, what if your joy is the journey? Instead of giving something external this power over your pleasure, your peace, your desires, what if you decide that your journey to anything is supposed to be filled with joy and excitement and your pleasures and your desires, right? What if joy is the journey? What if you decided to stop fucking waiting for the end result and start living in your bliss right now? And I say that and maybe you're having some reservation, like, well, this thing is going wrong, so I can't. Or, I really need this to happen because this thing is stressing me out and I have this problem. But, like, seriously though? Joy is not something that requires all of the stuff that we make it require, right? Like, pleasure doesn't require all of the things that we make it require, right? We assume that joy and pleasure have to be attached to some magical destination by the sea, or has to be affiliated with some amazing person who is our soulmate. And I'm not going to front like those aren't opportunities to maximize joy, but they can become excuses for why you are not living fully right now, why you are not being present in your life right now, why you're not making the most of what God has given you right now. Sometimes the things that you're desiring to create, instead of using them as opportunities to create joy and pleasure for yourself, create freedom and love in your life, you're using them to hold you hostage from enjoying your life right now. At the heart of that, at the center of that, is deciding for yourself that you're worthy to have that now. right? Every time you come up with a reason for why you can't have and enjoy your life right now, why joy is beyond you, why you can't be happy until, why you can't find love until, why you can't have anything until, is you blocking yourself, is you limiting yourself, is you actually making yourself unworthy of what you can have right now. I don't want you just to enjoy the journey. I want joy to be your journey. I want pleasure to be your journey. I want passion to be your journey. I want the sense and the feeling of being alive to be your journey. And all of the beautiful things that come out of that, all of the beautiful things you create from this space of letting those things be your journey, it will be so incredible because it's what you're made for. It's what your life is about. That's what your purpose is. Period. Joy is your journey. Follow it. Listen to it. Listen to your desires. I tell you that all the time. Trust them. Trust them. And don't turn them into cages. They're supposed to be freedom. Let yourself have it as much as possible. All the little ones. Not just the big, dreamy, fancy blisses. The little blisses, the little pleasures, the little joys. Let yourself have them every single day. Let joy be your journey. What you can create from that will blow your fucking mind. Okay. I love you. Bye. Hey, if you want to create a sexy, sacred, and successful life, I want to invite you to work with me one-on-one for the next 6 months. What will happen in that time is you'll have the room and a sounding board for creating a clear picture of what you want to create for your life. And then I will help you with strategy and mindset, the beliefs, and also my intuitive guidance around what your next steps should be and how to bridge the gap between where you are now and where you want to be in a way that feels aligned and is sacred, period. So to do that, go to my website, melissaelysian.com, hit the work with me button, and then apply to work with me one-on-one. I look forward to hearing from you.